I'm not on live yet, but it actually starts recording, so I thought I would say hi. um, I don't know when it starts recording. It's crazy. I see it here. Definitely not on yet. Today's the 31st of March. I don't know why I thought it was the 30th. I'm a day behind every single day, it seems like. Well, I guess what I wanted to do today is just do a little collective message. Just asking spirit, like, what do we need to be, focusing on? What do we need to be focusing on with all this Aries energy? It's amazing what that energy is like, like if you're not in Aries. And we have all these planets in Aries. And so it's kind of like moving us to do new things, to be brave, to and in order to do new things and to be brave, we really got to have some confidence in ourselves, right? And I kind of feel like that energy gives us the confidence, the Aries energy. It's the Emperor, right? So we're going to be feeling like that Aries in energy, like I can do it, like that thing. I did a reading on kind of explaining that yesterday because the Mercury retrograde, right? It can work like being angry too, So what can we do to like just work with this energy and get the best out of it? Find some balance in our life is what it's saying here. The Two of Pentacles. This one is kind of showing like a whole bunch of different things that we're needing to do each day, like you've got love, you've got your children, you've got like nourishing your mind, you've got the element of time. You have to eat, and you have to like ground and get into nature too, right? Because I feel like what's happening right now is there's going to be a lot of downloads, like crown chakra, third eye chakra opening moments. So I kind of feel like it's important for us to ground. I just did a little video on grounding, a little short video about lavender oil and how quickly it works. I just did it to my hands, and it's amazing like what it does for you as a person, you know what I mean? It's almost like you get like a clearer mind, you know what I mean? You get like a clearer mind. And hi everybody, let me see, I haven't got the chat on yet. Hi Dan, happy Easter to you. I was wondering about that. I forgot it's Easter, you guys. I was raised without holidays, so like I just don't even know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to celebrate Easter. I never have. So I just kind of like hang low. Hello, good morning. Hi, Sandesh. Hi, GS. So nice to see you. I was thinking about you. I woke up so early this morning, like seriously, like 3:30 in the morning, and I've been up ever since. I didn't go back to sleep. I just couldn't. So, Dan, you came across my mind, and I was wanting to know if you're okay, if your wife's okay, if everybody's okay, because I haven't seen you on here in a while. Hi, Sandesh. Yeah, I'm totally gonna pull some cards for you guys when I'm done with this little message, okay? Thanks for coming on. That's what the little sunshine icon means. Like, it's time for me to pull cards for you. So if you guys want a question, you should put it in there in the chat. Like, just type in your question, and I'll go back through them, and I'll go through with whoever's first, right? And I'll just keep doing it. Okay, well, not forever, but till I'm done. Okay, so I feel like there's so much like incoming. You've got 3 cards here talking about like messages from spirit, So I feel like the 2 getting balanced in your like your daily routine, like setting up aside time for your higher self. You know what I mean? Time to receive those messages, time to listen. Doing the deep breathing, clearing your mind. And that's when the messages come in, is when we have a clear mind. So I feel like what could be being told to you, it could be about something you've been struggling with, because you've got 2 5s here, you know, so you've got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands right here. So I feel like that's what they're giving you information about, you know, like how to solve a problem. What's the next best thing, you know? Okay, so it's saying, like, first of all, change your focus from, like, if you're going through something and you're like, you know, like a divorce or something, your mate left you, or you're worried about money, or you lost a loved one, like any of the above, or anything else. Stop thinking about it. Start thinking about something else. You know what I mean? Like, instead of every time your mind goes to that person, that situation, you know, like, feel the feelings. Feel the feelings. If you need to cry, cry. But then I feel like it's important for you to kind of like start doing something different with your day, with your time, with your mind, you know? Again, it's talking about balance. So I'm feeling like that's a big thing. I feel like there's a lot of healing coming in for you guys, and an alignment with your higher self. That's the energy that we're coming into, you know? Like, when I'm talking about the Emperor energy coming in and us going for it, because it's the North, you know, like the Aries has everything in it. Like, it's got Chiron, it's got the sun, it's got the North Node, and now it's got Mercury retrograde. So we have 4 of them in Aries. And I was just looking at it this morning and I was like, man, this is some big moves that are going to be made, you know? Like, we are coming into some big energy, some big changes. And we can't just plunge into the Emperor energy. We have to clean up some stuff. You know what I mean? We got to get balanced inside of ourselves. We have to start doing that work, you know, reaching for our higher self. What do you want us to do? Let's go. I get it that it's go time, you know? I feel like one of the things your soul is asking you to do is to like step back out of any kind of situation, like your, whatever this is that's bothering you, the challenging situation, and observe it from your soul's perspective. This is showing 4 different perspectives here. So it's like, it's saying, like, look at it from every angle that you possibly can. Observe what's going on. Not just another person. Like, it's not even 100% about that. It's more about observing your own actions and reactions. You know what I mean? Because I feel like one of the things that I learned about this transit, you know, the Aries transit, is that I just lost my thought. It just escaped me. So I lost that thought. It was about Aries, right? And it's about, let me look at my notes back here, because it's about what I just looked up. I just did a bunch of research on it. Okay, so learning that it's less important to be liked and more important to be yourself. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. It's really what I think that you might not understand, but you will by the end of this transit, especially with the Mercury retrograde, because Mercury is about communication. And I feel like one of the big lessons we're all learning is the power of our words, you know? Like, I feel like we're going to have opportunities to respond to things, to do things. And I feel like this Aries energy is asking us to step back and really think about what we're going to say and what we're going to do, because we can hurt people with our words so easily, you know? And sometimes we don't even really mean to hurt them. But I feel like that's a lesson that we're learning. Like, everything that comes out of our mouth, you know, needs to be thought out, you know, so that it's presented in a way where we're not hurting people, you know? We don't want to hurt people. And so I kind of feel like it's an opportunity like to observe your own self. Take a step back. Something happens. Think about what you're going to do. Watch, and if you pop off and like say something, because Emperor's energy can do that. Aries energy can be very demanding and temperamental, So if you're feeling like that and you do something like that, make sure to take note of what happens around you. You know what I mean? Like, how did it affect the person that you shot that word vomit to? How did it affect them, and how does it affect your relationship with them? I mean, I feel like there's a lot to learn here. And I feel like also it's saying like there's going to be a brand new beginning here. I really love this Ace of Pentacles because I feel like that's you. And I mean, in this instance, I think it's your higher self. Like you coming to know that higher self, to coming to love that higher self. And I kind of feel like that's why we're in Aries, because maybe your higher self and all of our higher selves want us to realize like everything that we do, our actions and our reactions causes another action and another reaction. So what do we want to say really? What do we want to do really, So that's what I'm kind of feeling like. Let's see here. Okay. Easter Bunny. I have a work interview on Tuesday, April 2nd. Will I clear the interview? Let me ask the pendulum about your interview, Sandesh. How's the interview going to go? Good? It says, yeah. Sandesh, I feel like that's a good answer. I feel like it's going to go good. Well, Dan, it's not easy to be somebody's caretaker, ever. It just isn't, It's so hard watching people get sick and trying to make it better, and sometimes you just can't, and it's hard to, admit that you're powerless over the situation, kind of. You're welcome, Sandesh. Let's see. Poppy, and does David still love me after he saw me today? Does David still love Poppy Ann after he saw her today? Yeah. He does love you. Hello, what is Amit next action toward you? Let's see. Pratima. I think April's going to be a really big month for everybody. Everybody. I mean, we got that retrograde going on. I mean, we're going to have that energy the whole month. I think it goes 3 weeks, but there's 2 weeks of shadow. So that's like maybe saying stuff, like being misunderstood and all kinds of things like that. Right on, Divine Feminine Goddess. Let's see. What is Amit's next action? Let's see what it is. It looks like, well, the Hermit tells me that he's not talking, and the Two of Swords tells me he's like surrendering. He's like, that could be about, giving up or just saying to Spirit, like, I don't know what to do here, right? Ace of Wands. No, I don't think he's coming toward you. I think he's letting it go. That's what I think. I'm sorry. And what's up with Sag for April? I feel like it's a big month. No kidding. I wish we lived closer, Dan. Pass the pipe is right. Okay. We've been needing some pipe going around so we don't even say nothing. You know what I mean? Man. I don't think I say stupid stuff when well, maybe stupid stuff, but not like never mean. Never mean with weed. Okay. Who am I asking about now? Oh, GS Kid. Tell me about GS Kid. What's going on for GS Kid in April? Let's give him a little message. Ooh. Well, that was a lot of cards that flipped over, but this one is the one I think they meant to give me, maybe even this one too. Well, let's just look at them all. GS, they all popped out, but I kind of feel like you're needing to learn some kind of independence. Like this is independence, but in money wise, but it's also about tapping into your higher self, because that's the High Priestess. It's like you and your higher self, like really understanding each other, really acknowledging each other, like you feel them, they know that you're aware of them, right? So you're going to feel a little more energy from your higher self. I feel like maybe a little love, maybe they'll like show you new things about yourself. I feel like there could be some balancing out and some healing, like I feel like you've been kind of maybe stuck in a rut, not wanting to look around and feeling like, God, what is going on with my life right now? I feel like what's happening is there's some kind of Wheel of Fortune moment going on here with your wish fulfillment. It is your higher self taking you there. Like once you get in touch with that higher self, like, how I'm always saying, like, take the time out to do the breathing, even if it's 1 minute at a time. Because I know it's hard to just sit there for like 30 minutes, but you can just do 1 minute. Just do 1 minute and count your breathing, focus on your breathing. I promise it gets easier. Just start with a tiny minute, because I feel like they want to tell you something. They want you to know something. I feel like there could be like someone from the past coming in, and I feel like you're kind of like, I don't know what to do about this. 6 of Cups. I feel like they want a new opportunity, this person, and you don't know what to do. I feel like you're a little scared. I also feel like you're getting some confidence here while you're hanging out with your higher self. So I hope you're getting what I'm saying here. Like the most important thing is for you to hang out with your higher self, because what they're showing you, maybe how to manifest what you've always wanted, maybe making you realize what you've always been, Queen of Wands, confident, magical, powerful, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Right? And I feel like they're kind of showing you that. Like, don't forget who you really are, babe. Like you're magical, you're powerful, right? This person coming back from the past, like, I feel like this person coming back from the past needs to be let go of. I feel like you're thinking about it, but I feel like it's hard. I feel like there's somewhere inside of you that feels like, man, I really lost an opportunity with this person. Maybe there was a lot of passion. Maybe there's money involved here too, where it makes more sense to stay with this person than to not. But I feel like, I mean, up to you here. It's telling me that, it'd probably be really good for you to let this go and work on yourself. I'm not saying this won't work out, but I don't think it's going to work out until you release it. Like if you want this person back, it's here. It could happen. I can see it. But I feel like you have to kind of get your shit together with your higher self. And if this is about a breakup, and I think it is, I really feel like this. And I know this is probably going to sound like kind of harsh, but Sometimes people are removed from our life just so that we can like work on that soul piece. You know what I mean? Like so far you've been all tied up with this person, you know, and that is what we do. We do. We get married and our life revolves around each other, you know, or it should, right? But what happens is you kind of forget about your soul's journey, your bigger purpose, your power, your magic, you know, and what your soul really wants to do. And so if that's what's going on, it was like all getting you all kinds of like confused and stuff, that is why they're not here. You're you're alone because your higher self, it's kind of like that one card in the Akashic deck, like where your soul's knocking on the door and you're inside, you're building a fire, you're doing this, you're doing that, you know, you're taking care of your shit in the house and you're not paying attention to the soul, which has something important to say. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You know what I mean? And right in the middle of this whole thing, it's saying like, I think you're going to have to let go of this because it's causing you a lot of fear and grief and imbalance in yourself where you don't even know what to do. You know, you're almost like lethargic here in this Four of Cups, you know, growing into the tree picture. And that card tells me someone's really hurting. And I think it's you, you know? And I do feel like this could work out if you want it to. But like I said, this work on you has to happen first. So let that happen. This independence, again, it's really, really wound up with Aries energy. You know what I mean? Like it's calling us to step up and take the lead in our life, like the Emperor. You know, understand that we can manifest what we want, demand what we want from the universe. It's very powerful energy, right? And you can't do it while you're here. I mean, you're not even going to know about it, right? What can you do when you're just living like that? Nothing. You'll just stay there. Life will just keep going. The transit will just keep happening. And I mean, when's this shit going to happen again, just like this? I don't know. I don't even know the stats on that, but I kind of just feel like I think there's something here that is real big for you, like on your soul journey. So I kind of feel like you gotta like work on that. Just let this thing go. Let it go. Just like surrender it to spirit and just say, I don't know. Let's just work on me and you, soul. I don't want to think about this right now. I want to think about us. I want to think about how great you are. I want you to show me what I know, what I've learned in past lives. I want to know all the magic. Show me one gift at a time. I feel like that could really be happening for you. Okay, let's see here. Divine Feminine, definitely most true for me. I've been manifesting almost immediately, and I feel the universe and I are co-creating like a boss right now. Divine Feminine Goddess, thank you for coming and thank you for putting that out there because it's so possible. And I feel like sometimes people they just don't believe it, you know, like they just don't believe in their own power. Sendesh, money is a shortage by the end of the month. Will you make money? Let's ask the pendulum. What's going to happen with her money? Is she going to make some money? She's out of money. Is money going to fall in? Yes. Yes, it is. So trust your soul. Like your soul knows exactly where to get the money. You know, they do. It's just like sometimes, like, you know, like when we get the card that says change your focus, like you're so worried about the money, and your higher self's going, like, go here, go there, go do this, go do that. You know what I mean? Put this over here, sell this, have a yard sale, whatever. But you're not thinking about it. You don't hear it because you're so worried, you know? That's why, you know, take the time to like check in with your higher self. That's my advice today. Right on, it's been hard. It is, yeah, you're talking about weed. Me too, I feel the same. Let's see. Thank you. You sound good. Hope you rested after hearing all my impromptu. Oh, I love you, Helen. I love you so much. And I just wish so bad that, you know, you could understand your value a little more. Because you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. You deserve somebody who only wants you. You know, you deserve to have those things, whatever your desire is. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, you deserve it. And I just feel like sometimes when people show us who they really are, no matter how much we love them, like we kind of got to step back for our own sanity, for our own, like, because we love ourselves enough to walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in a romance situation. I just feel like sometimes you have to put yourself first. In fact, I feel like you have to put yourself first every time. I do. I don't think things work out when we always are constantly putting other people in front of ourselves. I think we end up unhappy, people pleasing, and like the South Node's in Libra right now. Those are the things we're letting go of. Like, I'm done people pleasing. How about you? Like, over it. I don't need to become something different to please someone. Fuck that. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Let's see. Does the eclipse on 4/8 and the one that happened 7 years ago have anything to do with fated, destined reunions? Well, I don't personally know that question, but I will definitely ask the pendulum because that's a perfect question. So, Spirit, are you here with me? Does the eclipse on the 8th and the one that happened 7 years ago have anything to do with fated and destined reunions? It's saying yeah. You know, I mean, when you think about that eclipse, that solar eclipse is in Aries too. We just got so much Emperor energy, right? It's like all over the world too. It's not just you, it's not just me. It's like the whole world of people are feeling this energy. Everyone's going to have a different response to it. We just got to make sure what ours is, you know? So, let's see. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Manifesting doubled my salary. Also, affirmations out. Good job. And Divine Feminine Goddess, of course, no problem. I have been wanting to tell my soul tribe about it because I can't actually exactly express the abundance with coworkers because I already have enough haters. Yeah. So keep it to yourself. I mean, money's not anybody's business, I don't think. Do you? Like, I don't think you're obligated to share that with anyone. But I just want to say good for you. You can share it at this soul tribe. We're not going to tell anyone. And we're not haters either. I just fucking kick those bastards off here when they come on. I don't like it. Like button is top right. 3 dots, soul family. Yeah. Thank you so much for your positive energy vibes. Well, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a little break, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to do an all signs reading. And I think I'm going to do new love. I haven't done that in like a month. So let's see what's coming in for new love for people who are single or looking or whatever. If you're single, I'm going to do a single one. And I think maybe I'm going to ask about new soul contracts. See if there's a new soul contract coming in. Why wouldn't there be with the eclipses? Like, we're closing out cycles and contracts. Why would there not be new contracts coming in is what I'm feeling, you know? So I'm going to ask about that. And So I'll see you guys back here in about half an hour or so. If you want to come back, that would be great. I love you guys. Have a great day. Happy Easter.